The Crusaders convincingly beat the Salford City Reds. Vince Mellor's the headline act. His first of three came 4 minutes in. Straight from the restart, Salford were allowed back into the game. Poor handling by Peter Lupton. Ashley Gibson won it back and Daniel Holsworth went over. However, Lupton made amends, laying on a first try for Frank Winterstein. Michael Witt's incisive kick set up Mellor's second and the game's third, all this after just 15 minutes. You got the sense then that this wasn't going to be a low-scoring affair. As the balance of play dramatically ebbed and flowed, Salford hit back, Holdsworth break, and Ratchford was supporting well to score. Few, however, predicted what was to follow in the second half. Witt again the provider, Mellors again the finisher to complete his hat-trick. Provider then turned scorer 4 minutes later. Witt a reeled fine from Otago Rugby Union, starting and ending this move, and the lead was unassailable. Jamie Thackeray then brutally worked his way over for another four-pointer and the Crusaders' sixth try. Carl Fitzpatrick temporarily reduced the arrears for Salford with 5 minutes to go, but in truth it's back to the drawing board for coach Sean McRae. However, Brian Noble can celebrate his first Crusaders win, sealed with a helping hand by Gareth Rayner, much to the home support's anger.
Fantastic for you to get your first win under your belt, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes time for some combinations to start to come together, and you know it's really good now for the Crusaders because they were so long coming, wasn't it, last year to get that first win in Super League, and we've got it after 3 rounds, and you know really pleased with that, and you know the combinations are starting to come together. And
it'll build confidence, won't it, within the team? Training will be that much nicer for having had a win under your belt.
Well, yeah, you know it's not nice to be a losing team when you've lost the first 2 rounds, and you know training's been tough and hard, and you know the players have been down a little bit because of the way they performed in the first 2 weeks, but you know they've come there and they've gone to Salford, who are a confident team who are expected to win on their home ground, and you know they've gone there and put a really good performance together.
Next up for you, it's Hull FC, who are looking very good, aren't they?
They are looking very good. They're looking dangerous with the ball. I think Sean Long's really got to grips with them and started to add a lot of quality into their team. But if we remember back to last year, they were 5 from 5, weren't they, in 2009, and then the wheels fell off a little bit there. So let's not get too carried away with them at the moment. I think they're going pretty well, and I think they're going to be a dangerous side throughout the year. But you know, Huddersfield as well, they're a very good side, and you know they come up a little bit short. Hull, they had a couple of tries disallowed, but it looked quite a high quality game there. So I think that's 2 teams that are going to be really striving to get into the top 4 this year.